Will you give it the same amount of dairy milk that you were giving her before you stopped it?
No. And that takes me back to when you are managing the cow routinely.
Yeah.
We give dairy milk based on the quantity of milk that the cow is producing.
Yeah.
So the more milk it is producing,
the more amount of dairy milk.
amount of dairy milk you give.
Yeah.
But now when we start steaming up, we start a process because it is 8 weeks.
Yeah.
We divide those 8 weeks by 4. The intention is that by the time the cow is calving, we should be giving it 8 kilograms of dairy meal per day.
Okay.
So the first 2 weeks, we start with 2 kilograms per day.
Yeah.
The next 2 weeks, we add 2 more kilograms.
So they make it 4.
You make it 4. At the same time, it is advisable to introduce more mineral salts in the dairy meal.
Yeah.
There is a mineral salt called dry cow that is rich in certain minerals that help the cow prepare itself for calving.
Yeah.
And also so that you can have a healthy calf.
Okay.
So 4 kilograms during the next 2 weeks.
Yes.
6 kilograms during the next 2 weeks. Then such that by the time you have the 2 weeks before calving, you are now giving 8 kilograms of dairy milk per day. And you're also supplementing with mineral salts to ensure that not only do you have a healthy cow, but also the calf that comes out is also healthy. Now, at the same time, these minerals are important because the milk that will come out of this cow is high in certain minerals. And so if you do not prepare the cow properly so that it has enough stocks of minerals, when it calves, you might have problems, especially if it is producing large volumes of milk. It will be trying to get the minerals, so it is good to prepare the cow for calving in that manner. So that now takes us to the third, the end of the third phase. Now, those last 2 weeks, if you have space, sometimes it could be difficult in terms of space. If you have space, it would be nice to isolate the cow so that it is in a quiet environment
by itself,
or it stays with other cows that are not going to disturb it a lot. Because remember, it is heavily pregnant. It is preparing itself for calving. And you want it to be in a quiet environment. Yes.
Okay. Now, sir, what records do you keep for the pregnant cow?
Thank you. Previously, we have talked about record keeping for a dairy farm in general. But for a pregnant cow, we keep a number of records. Number one is volume of milk that the cow is producing, because it determines the quantity of supplementary feed, like dairy milk, that you give. Number two, knowing from the date of insemination, you keep that record, and you already work out to see what is the expected day of calving based on the estimate of 283 days, plus or minus 10 days. So that record is important because of the different phases of that pregnancy. You will now manage that cow in one way or the other. So that record is important. The record of when you expect to stop milking is very important. You need to note that, because sometimes you have cows that are producing large volumes of milk. And if you do not plan for when you stop milking, it becomes difficult if it is producing 6 liters of milk and you want to dry it to stop milking tomorrow. That large volumes of milk could affect the cow. So you start early, so that by the time you are stopping, you have low volumes of milk. At the same time, the mineral salts that we are giving, as I indicated, you have to start giving different mineral salts. There is the mineral salts that we give just for milk production, but there is also the mineral salt that we give the dry cows. So from the day you stop you dry the cow, then you'll be giving these mineral salts. Records of the quantities of dairy meal you are giving, because when you are steaming up, now you are not basing that on volume of milk. You are basing that on the expected date of calving, so that at the time it's calving, it is consuming, for us here at Shama, it is consuming 8 kilograms of dairy milk per day.
Now you follow the process,
and that is the quantity we shall continue with after it calves.
Also, you'll continue with the same.
I'll continue with 8 kilos after it calves, until I know what the volume of milk is after it calves, and then I can adjust the quantity of dairy milk I'm giving at that time.
And so you can compare the amount of milk that it was giving you before it became pregnant. Now, can it come back to the same amount of milk that it was producing?
That's a good question, and that changes depending on the number of calvings that a cow has given. If it is a first calver, the volume of milk it produces is not as much as when it is a second calver, and when it is a third calver. When it calves the third time, that is the time when you can tell the optimum productivity of your cow.
The third calving.
The third calving. That's when you know that this cow is going to be giving me 30 liters per day. And if it is giving you 30 liters per day, then you know that the volume, the quantity of dairy milk you give should be proportionate. And then as the volume goes down, you also adjust the dairy milk accordingly.
That was very well answered. So I have another question. Now you have your pregnant cow. How do you know that it is about to give birth? What observations?
Yes, thank you. There are a number of changes that occur physically that you can see, and there is also a change in behavior of the cow. When it is close to calving, you see that it tends to get, initially it is a bit quiet, it tries to isolate itself, but then as it comes close to calving, maybe it's 1 day to calving, you will begin to see that it is becoming a bit agitated. Physically, the last few days before it calves, the udder tends to grow very fast. And sometimes you'll even see that it develops a bulge at the region of the navel. When it is developing that bulge, it's actually what we would call edema. It's a water accumulating in that area. You know that that cow is very, very close to calving. Thirdly, a physical appearance. If you look at the tail, the point at which the tail attaches to the body, under normal circumstances, it would be either horizontal or it is slightly elevated. As the cow is coming closer to calving, the muscles around that pelvic region tend to relax, and you tend to see even that tail tending to hang a bit lower. Some cows that are heavy producers, you would already start seeing it producing some milk.
By itself?
By itself. You can even see it, the milk just coming out. Then you know that it is very, very, very close to calving. Several hours before calving, and it's very good to observe, because probably 2 weeks before calving, you will already look, if you look at the abdomen, you can see the calf kicking. You can notice that the calf is kicking. And as it is coming closer, several hours before calving, you can see the cow being agitated itself. You can see the cow kicking occasionally, because for humans, we would be saying it is coming into labor. It's feeling some labor pains, so you'll see it kicking, and that will be the right time to make sure that this cow is isolated and it is observed more closely.
Yes. Thank you very much, sir. That was a very, very good topic, well covered. And we also tell our viewers, if you have any question or you have any part that you have not touched, kindly send a question in the comment section. Till next time, thank you very much.
Thank you.